Oh, Gurl! Hello there, I'm the Velvet Snatch for Gurl Global, and I'm here at the Alnwick Gardens for Mr. Gay Great Britain and Mixed Drag Great Britain 2025, and I'm joined by a wonderful finalist, Reese Wetherspoon. How are
Hello,
you doing, my
Velvet.
dear?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We've got to stop meeting like this.
We do. No, I love it. I wanted another episode of Snatch Talk. I love the attention.
I mean, it's the amount of times we've interviewed. Well, we've chatted to each other. We've interviewed because of you winning Newcastle Drag Idol and going through all of that. Like, how does this feel like a natural progression from that?
Well, it does actually, because all of this like competition stuff I've done have been like very performance based, and this is the one that's not that. And I'm challenging myself to do this because I want to show more of who I am as a person. Because like Reese Wetherspoon is always like a character, and I'm always put on when I'm on stage, even when I'm off stage. But in drag, I'm still like I do like a whole crazy character. And I think because I've got so into that character, people don't believe that I'm like a real person underneath. But like outside of drag, I'm so hardworking, and I just have like I live like an actual serious life. And that's why I'm doing this, is to try and show myself more and be more vulnerable, which is scary. But like the amount of support I've received already, with so many people being so helpful and going like above and beyond, makes me feel like very supported and loved, which I didn't expect. It was a nice bonus already.
Yeah, I mean, actually, can you describe yourself? We skipped ahead, but can you describe yourself in one sentence?
I can describe myself in one sentence. I can talk the talk, I can walk the walk, and I can I can York the York. I occasionally perform in York.
Yeah.
I think I can talk the talk and I can walk the walk, because I think a lot of people are going to sell themselves with words and stuff. But I think that actions speak louder than words, and I think I've been working very hard on this competition with fundraising, with all my outfits, and I hope that my actions show how much I do care.
Yeah. No, and what inspired you to enter the competition? You touched on it earlier to show a bit more about yourself, but have you been following the previous years of the competition?
Yeah, I've been following the last few years, and I've seen like a lot of my friends do it. I've been involved in fundraisers and helping people with like runways and stuff, and I've had like a few friends do it, so I know a lot about the process now. And I just wanted to wait until a time where I thought I was ready to do it and do well, because this takes a lot. It takes a lot of being able to organize things, being able to fundraise, being able to have like a network of people that you can rely on. And I think this year was like my time where I think I'm ready. I think I could have a shot of doing well.
Yeah. I mean, what would it mean to you to win the competition? Like, what would you do with that win?
It would mean the world, actually. Obviously, I would still continue with the fundraising stuff, because doing it recently, doing my own events and stuff, I've realized that, like, not in an arrogant way, but I think I am good at fundraising. I think I have the skills in like branding and promo and being shameless in getting people to buy tickets that actually do lend themselves well to being able to raise a lot of money. There's a lot of other charities I'd want to do fundraising events for. And the main thing as well, because I can do that whether I win or if I don't win, the main thing is I would love to go and visit Parliament, because this competition is like a big thing for me to try and prove why me doing drag is like worthy and valid, because a lot of my family really don't know that I do it yet. And I think a lot of stuff that we do, like Drag Idol and stuff, is like impressive in art to us, but to them it's like they don't really see the value in it. So I want to show by like this, like, because it's kind of, sometimes I even think, is it like a good thing doing drag? Is it like a worthy thing? But I think these are like actual facts, like, oh, if I've raised this much for charity and if I get to go to Parliament and speak there, that's like concrete things that are like, yes, I have done at least some things in drag that you can't say is not a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of the fundraising, like I was going to ask you what your ideas for fundraising are going forward, but we've already seen so many of them. You are blazing forward with your fundraising. How much have you raised so far?
Thank you so much. I just hit 2,800 yesterday.
And the competition's barely started.
I'm thrilled. My goal was $5,000. I would love to get more, but I'm just going to try and raise as much. If I get to $5,000 and there's more time, I'll try and raise more. I've been blown away by how helpful people have been in buying tickets and coming to our fundraisers. I didn't think I'd get this much support, especially in these times when it's so hard to sell tickets and everyone's struggling. People have been so generous. So like, as much as I've been working hard, like, obviously I couldn't have done it without everyone who's donated so much. All the venues have donated prizes, people who've let us do fundraisers there for free. Like, I'm so blown away by how helpful people have been, how generous people have been. And I have a lot more things coming up, a lot more things yet to be announced.
Yeah. Exciting times. And how do you feel about the runways? Have you got them sorted yet?
I feel very good about the runs. I'm very excited. I've got everything planned, everything designed, all the fabrics chosen, and I've planned enough time to be able to sew them. So I'm very excited. There's a few people that I'm worried about because there's some people who look really, really good, and I think there's going to be a lot of competition on the runway because obviously it's like there's one winner for each runway. So it's very like, I don't want to just get edged out by one person slightly. So I'm going to work very hard. It's going to be more elevated than anything I've done before. I'm trying to go big, grand, structural. I don't know how much you'd like me to give away, but
No, don't give too much away.
I'll give it all away if you want me to. It's up to you.
Well, tell me one of the looks.
Right, my national wear, I'm going to do Angel of the North.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it represents that I'm not from here, but whenever I'm driving back from somewhere and I drive past the Angel of the North, I feel like I'm home. I feel like when I moved here, I've found myself and I've learnt a lot and I've made a lot of good friends. So it's a tribute to that and to all the people here who've been so helpful to me. And it's going to be like, I'm going to have, if you want to cut it out to build suspense, but I tell everyone, anyone who asks me, I happily tell them. So they all probably know. It's going to be like very, very sparkly sequin fabric, kind of brown, goldish, flared, fitted catsuit flares, tulle flares, and basically I'm going to have like massive, I like a face kini, but I want to still have the face. Yeah. So not a full face kini, but like a face kini with a full face hole. Because I know it's about like still looking as pretty as possible. Like a face helmet thing and like a big brown wig. The big gimmick is it's going to be like massive long arms, like the actual Angel of the North. Yeah. So I'm going to have really long sleeves. I'm going to be holding underneath the sleeves. It's going to be, you won't be able to tell when I'm wearing it. It's going to be like broomsticks. So it's going to be like my arm and then an extension of that inside the sleeve. Coming down for it is going to be so much sequin fringe. Yeah. So I'm going to come down the runway like...
you might need to come close.
My arm's behind my back. People take it in and then whoosh, the arms go up. So it's on the back and it's going to fall like a train. Then it comes up for the big... And there's going to be loads of twirling. I'm going to be practicing all the movements. I just don't want to make it too early because it's going to be taking up so much space in my flat. But it's all going to be ready on time.
It sounds absolutely incredible, and the amount of thought that you've put into it already is like astonishing. But finally, obviously, the situation in the world at the moment is pretty dire. But what advice do you have for the queer youth of today?
I'd like people to engage more in politics. I think there's a lot of people who think just posting online is the only thing, but you have to actually be doing. Are you actually signing these petitions? Are you actually donating? Are you writing to your MP? Most importantly, are you registered to vote? Something that we can all do. Because what blew me away last year was the amount of people in this community. So many of my friends who are not only queer, but they're literally drag performers who weren't even registered to vote in the general election last year. And I know obviously we should all vote in all the local elections and all that. I'm all for that. But most people at least vote in the general election. And the fact that people even in this community are not bothered about doing that is crazy. And I think as well, some people think our voices don't get heard enough and they're not valid, so they think their vote doesn't matter or they think it's not going to be listened to. But I think we absolutely need to, especially now when there's trans people and people of colour who have it a lot harder than we do. We need to absolutely show up for them.
No, incredible. No, thank you so much for speaking to me, Reese Wetherspoon, and well done for the rest of the competition.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I hope it goes absolutely amazing for you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
Girl.